上一期我幸运地找到了一家便宜旅馆 Hotel ADVCHI， 并且我可以把我的摩托车停在旅馆的中庭里。更美妙的是，抵达 Hotel ADVCHI 之后，在这里我遇到了许多个性鲜明的旅行者，这也让我在摩洛哥的旅行脚步也随之放慢了下来。这一期的故事，我将交给旅行20年的作家朋友伊恩来和大家分享。
Chi and myself are here in the Hotel ADVCHI in Marrakech. I first came here 10 years ago, and I came back, and it's been an interesting experience staying here. There's a very diverse group of characters in this hotel. For example, there's a Dutch biologist.
This year 49 years.
And 49 years.
49 years.
My God, yeah, that's
49 years.
That's a lot.
Life has changed very much here.
There's also a Swedish man in his 70s, and he became a hippie in the 1960s.
He went down here to Morocco in 1966.
1966.
Yeah.
It must have been amazing back then.
Oh, it was cheap.
I think 15, 20 years perhaps.
Okay.
When you go a little to Jim After, you have a hotel that is called Cécile. At the right.
I think I've
This is
seen
the
it,
last,
yeah.
the last. This was my first hotel.
Okay, yeah.
I came there.
Yeah.
You know what was the price of a night?
I have no idea.
7 dirham.
A small hotel. Hippie hotel.
All right.
And we crashed a lot of people on the floor, you know.
Yeah.
And for 1 dirham you could do everything. You could sleep there, you could get food,
Yeah.
tea,
Yeah.
and whatever.
And the water was so little.
Yeah.
I remember I come from Holland, there is much water, so I was washing myself. Comme ça. But the people from the desert, they even don't wash themselves. When they go to the desert, they just make their tea and, you know. And
Conserve the water.
but okay, so I remember I was using the water like from Holland. I had real a fight at a man who said I showed no respect at all towards the water. They remember that.
They thought you were
Well, I said it's too much, huh?
Yeah.
What you do with the water, huh?
We have an American, Todd. He spent 20 years living in the jungles of Hawaii in some kind of hippie communist community there.
I'm looking for the perfect quiet retreat spot.
Over Marrakech, then the square was very dark and there wasn't a lot happening. There was a few snake charmers and some snail escargot soup being offered in a couple of stalls, and it was super quiet. And now it's like a circus. It's like a festival.
People getting from San Francisco and London and places
Wow.
came in and out of LSD mostly. All the time hippies came in bringing LSD and things like that. It's you know, it's a hippie life. It's a really good time.
Yeah.
I will go into the police station and smoke with the officers. At that time, you know.
It sounds incredibly
Some of
relaxed.
the highest officers,
Yeah.
they come out in the night, you know, and say, "Hello, young, can you come in? We want to smoke some good hash."
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I say.
Yeah.
So they will get tea and everything, you know.
You have very much what they call rishwa, corruption money. Very, very much corruption money. And of course, then 2 years ago or 3 years ago, the king, he was telling on the television it had to stop. And at that moment, everywhere you find big remarks on corruption. I was visiting the how you call it? They call the offices, and then you a man who was sitting behind his bureau. He had upstairs. He had his things against the corruption. At the same time, he was It's it is a very corrupt country.
We also have a man from Wales with a very thick Welsh accent.
Ah, God, you are your computer game. You're making a war game, aren't you?
He's just come out of prison. He did 10 years, apparently a lot of it in solitary confinement.
Shumai!
There was also a Frenchman here, and the Frenchman is also an interesting guy. He lives in Paris, where he's a guide to the underground passages, the catacombs below Paris.
Ouais, mais attends. Ouais, I'm fucking French who travel in Morocco and try to work in the mines. Voilà.
How many days you stay in this hotel?
1 day. 1 week. I don't know. I don't know. It's a jail here. It's a prison. You want to go. Always a problem. Je sais pas mon frère. I don't know really why I say, but because she's here.
Hi guys, how are you? My name is Jasmine. I am for vacation in Marrakech. I'm from Morocco. I am here for 3 days, and so.
Men always say in Morocco, never fall in love with this woman. Huh? If you fall in love with this woman, they will manipulate you. Huh? They will
The story is exactly like that.
They will manipulate you. Huh?
Yeah.
Take care of you. They will rob you completely. Huh? This beautiful woman, rob you completely.
Paris?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to visit Paris tomorrow. Yeah.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
She likes to play the Eagles song, Hotel California. And in case you're not familiar with that song, it has a line in it. You can check out anytime you want, but you can never leave. And that's like the Hotel ADVCHI, where we're having a great time, but we almost feel like we're stuck here. We can't escape. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Yeah, there's lots of strange characters in this hotel, for sure.
No, but it is. Yeah, but this is not normal. I come already years in this hotel. It is a little special now.
A little special.
Situation like this.
No, before that, but there's a little of you. Let me see, at
Very
least a little of your race. Before there came very much Japanese. Huh? Yeah.
And one downstairs.
Huh? There is one Japanese man now.
Right now. Yeah.
Oh, very much. There were very much. Because the man, the owner of the hotel, he was learning Japanese years and years. He really married a Japanese woman.
The owner of a hotel.
Wow. No, not the owner. A boy working like this. 2 boys now. He was really learning years, and he married. He's now living in Tokyo. I met him 2 years ago. He came to Morocco. He was visiting this hotel. He had a child.
So who's the owner? Where's the owner?
What I understand, in the evening, there is a woman
Mystery.
who comes sometimes here. Let me say, she has a nice face, and she's looking in a nice way, and a nice woman. And I understood she was inherited this from her father who died a few years ago. And she comes in the evening to take the money and to control a little. Yesterday she was here. Perhaps you saw her at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at the evening she comes here. I understand she's the owner. She's the owner.
She knows you?
She knows my face. She knows my
She
face.
doesn't talk to you?
Yes, even she talks to me. She's a nice woman, just a nice, normal woman. She's not looking for something special, she's just a nice woman. Let me say it like this. Yeah, yes. When you... One thing is sure, when you do like this, it's going that direction. Huh? You have not Because I remember there was an anthropologist he wanted to, but the people didn't like, so he had a thing. They thought, but it was working from this side. You understand? But this one is really working with this. Huh? Yeah, no, okay. He got in big troubles. I remember a man he was doing this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
更多关于 Hotel ADVCHI 以及伊恩写的一些其他故事，我会在公众号 ADVCHI 双语连载，欢迎大家持续关注。这一期的故事就先说到这里，谢谢大家。北京时间每周四晚上8点半，不见不散。